If not, you're on the replay. That's great too. You can type in hashtag replay. Let me know that you stopped by. Today is our Artistry Collective Wednesday, hosted by Christy from Christy's Crafty Cottage. And the Artistry Collective includes myself from Frapps Scraps and Leah from Make All the Things With Me, and Christy, of course, from Christy's Crafty Cottage. So up after me will be Leah from Make All the Things With Me, and then after her will be Leah. We are full schedule today as far as I'm aware. I've been out being hospitalized and having to deal with surgery and all the things. So I've been gone, and the girls have been having fun on Wednesdays without me. So it's so good to be back. And hello, just say hello when you get here. Let me see if I can see comments. My desk is crazy and chaotic like always, but it feels like it's even more so. I have all of these beautiful prints from Line.Arrow, and I will be making a folio today. Our theme today is pink. So what better way than to use all of these beautiful digitals from Line.Arrow. I just love them. I've got two collections going on here. One is the Elegant Burgundy, and the other one is being used for a Valentine's collaboration that's going on right now. And Line.Arrow has a free Facebook group, so if you get in on their free Facebook group, you can get all of the papers that I am using in that group as freebies, which is absolutely wonderful. Natalie is a wonderful designer and very generous with her designs. So don't miss out. You just have to join the free group, and you can have access to all of these fun digitals and make your own folios. All right, let's see here. How's everybody doing? It is Wednesday. We've made it through half of the week. And I had wound care today. Glad that's over with. Hi, Karen. Who else is here? Hello, hello. Pouring the coffee. Thank you so much. I've been gone for a little while. I don't know if people will know that I'm back. I tried to get the word out, so hopefully we'll have some ladies find us here. Okay. Now you can print these pages. You can print on the inside if you want to get a beautiful pattern on the back there. And let's see, let's just fold this down, see if I can do it without scoring. Sometimes the scoring makes it a little easier, but sometimes it can be a little tricky when you got all these extra little pieces there. So there we go, that folded perfectly. I love that. Now with this one, you can make a little slit right here and use this to kind of tuck in. And it's funny, these pieces right here are here because a lot of times when I'm making folios using my envelopes, I'll cut those tabs off. So we'll see what we do with them today. We may cut them, we may leave them, I don't know yet. We've got a couple of other ones here. Let's get this one folded. I've got a file folder there that's all folded. Oscar, you're fine, buddy. The cat is not happy. My husband is out working in the shop outside. And I don't know where my daughter is, but the cat is feeling lonely. It's okay, buddy. Yay, thank you for the thumbs up. Kind of forgot what I'm supposed to say here. If you like what you see, hi, Cheryl. Please give the video a thumbs up and like and subscribe and do all those YouTube-like things. I am working with the Line.Arrow Elegant Burgundy, and I think there's some of the freebies from the Valentine's collab that's going on right now as well. Okay. So these are so much fun. I love these. You can just quickly fold these up. How cute would this be? Just to give with, you know, if you're giving a box of chocolates or some sort of Valentine's treat. These are a freebie, and this would be just so beautiful to write a little note in here for Valentine's Day. I love it, just like this. But we're going to turn it into something a little bit more, hopefully. Let's set my little score buddy aside. Oh, my hands are so dry. It is a dry time of year, and then paper dries my hands out. I have to tell you guys, I'm super excited. I don't get out much right now because my foot's on a wound vac and I can't really go anywhere. But they have new Starbucks drinks that just hit Starbucks for the winter season, and a new refresher came out, Blackberry Sage, and it is absolutely wonderful. They didn't pay me to say that, but I do have one, and this is my first taste of it, and it's absolutely fabulous. And if you're a cup collector, they have new Valentine's cups in store too. I didn't get to see those, but maybe next time. We'll see. Okay, so I've got some envelopes. I always like to get out envelopes of different sizes when I'm getting ready to start some of these projects. These ones are DVD envelopes. And I picked these up in a thrift shop, and they have some business cards in them. I don't know what the plan was for those, but hi, Christy. Yes, thank you. It's so great to be back. Thanks for sharing me out there. It is wonderful to be able to craft today. It took a lot, I have to say. Getting around is not easy these days. I feel like I went to the gym and did a full body workout just to get to my craft room. But it's worth it to craft. I absolutely have missed everyone. And it is so great to be here. So thanks for being patient with me and still allowing me to be part of this great collective. I absolutely love it. Let's see. So we want some pink. I think I want to use saltwater taffy. That would be kind of like a vintage looking pink. It's kind of a peachy pink, really. But there's also worn lipstick or spun sugar. All right, well, let's see what we can get going with our envelopes here first. Oh, I have missed everybody as well. Okay, see, these are the little tabs that I was talking about. A lot of times when I am doing a folio, my first inclination is to cut these little tabs out. And it's funny that they're on that digital because I know it is, yes, thank you. My birthday is on Saturday, a little different than I had planned, but that's all right. Anyways, yeah, it's funny that they're in that digital. I know it is a piece that kind of helps hold the envelope together, but for the folio that I will be making, it's easier if it is just cut out. There's Leah. Hello, my friend. You ladies have no idea how great it is to be back and see you here live. Yeah, my birthday is on Saturday, and I'm supposed to be in North Carolina, but between things with the hurricane and then my health issues, I'm not able to go, so I will be home. But I'll get to be with my husband, so that's pretty great, and hopefully I'll still get to eat cake. It's not a birthday if I don't get to eat cake. It would be a great blessing if I got to see my grandbabies while we eat cake, but I won't push my luck. Okay, so I like to cut these out. I don't know how many of these I'm going to use. This will be my base, so we'll try and get those. Now, the reason I cut these out is because it makes it easier to use this piece as a pocket here. And it also makes it easier to cover the rest of the envelope with other paper. So we've got some beautiful papers. Of course, they are by Line.Arrow. That is the digital artist I'm working with today. I'm on their design team, full disclosure. And Natalie from the Netherlands is the designer, and she makes absolutely gorgeous papers. I'll tag it in the description down below where you can find her channel, where she shows you all the beautiful things as well. Okay, so I'm going to start like this. And there's lots of different things you can do here. You can tuck this in back here, or you can leave it out. I'm going to leave it out because I think that would be great to have as an extra page. Let's zoom out just a little bit. There we go. And this piece back here, I'm going to just put a piece of glue there, and we'll cover this up with some of the paper. Folios are really fun to make. You can do a lot of things with them. I get asked all the time, what do you do with this? Well, you can put pictures in here. Maybe you're making a Valentine's gift, or maybe you want to start early for a Mother's Day gift or even a birthday gift. Maybe you don't celebrate Valentine's Day, and that's okay. I know it's gotten very, very commercial. Our theme today is pink. So I don't know what the other girls are doing, but I thought it would be fun to work with some of these beautiful digitals and make a little folio. Okay. So I don't usually start covering with papers yet until I figure out where I'm going with this. So right now we've got a pocket here and a pocket here, and we can keep going. It's fun to, I think it's fun to add in other sizes of envelopes and things of that nature. So before we get too far, this might be fun to have on the front. And this one we could turn into a shaker. We could feature one of the beautiful pictures back here. And it just makes a really fun cover. So that's what we're going to put right there. And I don't seal these up just yet because I want to put something inside and I want to ink all around. Now, if you are a heavy inker and you find it easier to ink as you're building, go ahead and do that. I'm just going to ink after for the sake of the video because it's no fun to just sit here and watch someone ink everything, unless if you can hit that fast forward button. And since we're on live, we can't do that. So we will put it all together and see what we can do. I don't know if we'll finish it today or not, but we'll give it a good try. Okay, so there's one of those. And we've got it glued. Now, one good thing to look for when you're using envelopes is the adhesive portion. You want to pay attention to where that is. You can see on these two, that flap is glued back here. On this CD envelope, it's glued down right there. You want to make sure it is good and glued down so that you don't have random adhesive sticking to things later. I snagged my finger with a little pin and I'm trying to bleed on my paper. We can't have that. So let me grab a wet wipe here. How has everyone been? I've missed everyone. Okay, let's see. Just wipe that off the paper. All right, there we go. Okay, so then with this part, what are we going to do here? Well, we have lots of options. So we can use a piece of paper and make it like a skinnier page. We could use some tags. We could use some other small envelopes. Lots and lots of things. Let's see what I've got here. So these ones are smaller envelopes and I love these. Now, where did I get this? I got this huge pack at Joann's last year after Valentine's Day, and it's just a bunch of card bases and envelopes, and it was like 80% off, so it was a great find. Now on this half page, we could put in just like so some little smaller pages here, our little small envelope that would make a little pocket, but it doesn't quite perfectly line up. So there's lots of things you can do. We could cut it shorter here and make it a little tuck, which I think might be fun. We could do one going that way and one going this way. That could be fun, although they don't both fit there. And we could make this just a skinnier page, but I think it might be easier to make it a skinnier page first, and then we will add these. So we'll keep those in mind. And then in this box of card bases, we have plain card bases that are pink. We have ones with cute little hearts. And then there's some with black and white hearts, and some cute little cards that they just have a basic print on them. So these are really nice to have. They come in handy. I've used them. Heck, I use these ones even at Christmas time just to make some little candy cards for some of the littles in my life. And let's see. I don't know that these are going to go with what I've got going right now, but we will see how it goes. Okay, so these are just card bases, colored on one side, and then white on the inside. And we could use these as a page here. We could glue this to this and just have this be like pages in a little folio here. And we can put in pockets and whatever we want to do. We could also tuck this into a pocket like this. And it'll fit just perfectly. So we still have our pocket here. And then we still have a tuck back here, but we also have this page here, which is kind of fun. I think I might do that. And then, oops. Let's see if this pink goes with some of the paper that I'm going to be working with, though. So, I mean, it kind of does. I think that's pretty. What do you guys think? Oops. Hello, Regina. I think this is pretty like this. So let's go ahead and leave that one in there. I think that would be fine. And oh, you are subscribed to my page. Well, come on in and make yourself at home. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for liking, subscribing. I greatly appreciate all of my subscribers. My page has kept going even while I was in the hospital, which was absolutely fantastic. I had some wonderful ladies working behind the scenes trying to keep my pages active, both on Facebook and here on YouTube. So I greatly appreciate you, and you know who you are. So thank you, thank you. Okay. So let's see, this is like our envelope stash here. And then we can also use these wonderful envelopes as well. So you can do like this one. And just like the other envelopes, ooh, we could even put this here. Oh, thank you, Ton. Is it Ton? I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you. I'm glad you watched my video and enjoyed it. Welcome into my live. I try to go live here every Wednesday with the Artistry Collective. And then I also am live on Facebook on Mondays and Tuesdays typically for different events and things over there. Look how pretty that would be. We could put this here and then slide some things in. Now on the back here, you can stencil, you can put some, dyed paper just to make it a little thicker or whatever you'd like. We could also make it go this way so we could see this beautiful image that's here, which I kind of like that idea too. And so many possibilities. Eek. All right, let's see. Is this the same length as my envelope? Almost. Look at that. We could even do that. We could put this here. And we could close it in here. Oh, I like that. This could make our little, we could fold it like this. And this could make our extra page here. And that. And then it would fold like this. And then we'd have to decide what we're doing with this strip here. I don't really like that. So let's see. I came in, guys, with not much of a plan, just some envelopes and some printables, and thought, well, we'll make it work. And never fear, because it always works out. Ooh, I like this one too. Now this is from the Elegant Burgundy. This is one of the file folders, and that could go there as well. We could glue this down and turn this into a pocket. We could put some lace down here. I'd probably do it this way. Because, oh, look how pretty that is against this pink. That's really nice, actually. The adhesive is on this side, so we could adhere it there. And then we could do some tags or pockets inside here. Maybe these envelopes even could go this way, like this. Sometimes I lay this all out, and then when I go to glue it, I'm trying to remember how I had it. Okay, I kind of like it like this. And then we could even put a little pocket here with a tag at the top. And this could hold a tag or a note as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this down. We might also want to ink before we glue this down if you're going to ink, because it'll be a little harder to reach once we have our stuff in here. And this is going to be a little bit short on here. So we have a couple of options. We could cut this down, or we can leave it long and, you know, do some trim or something here. I think that would be really beautiful with some trim. Or you can put in tags or envelopes or more of that kind of thing. And it might be fun to stencil on here. Yeah, this saltwater taffy I think is going to be a perfect color. Oh, my sponge is not happy. These sponges are a little bit on the old side of my supplies. So let's see. Let's look for a stencil. See if we have some hearts or something that would be pretty. Ooh, this one. Yeah, this one has hearts. Oh, I've got all kinds of things on my lap about to fall down. All right, let's see if I can get this off the ring. There we go. Okay, there's a stencil. Got some hearts. How funny. That's your son's sign-in name. It's me, Dana Taylor. Oh, hello. You'll have to get him to fix that. Oh, funny. Yes. And get him to subscribe as well. Who knows? Maybe he'll get crafty. All right, so we'll just use this opportunity to stencil here. I don't know if it's going to show or not all the way through, because we may put some beautiful paper down here or some lace or something, but we're going to do it just in case. A little corners of it peeks out, and we'll get rid of some of that bright white of the envelope. Oh, can't really tell it's hearts, but you can see that it's something, so that's okay. We'll take it. Okay, I've got all kinds of things in my lap, and I'm not sitting here very good. So let's see. I want to, let's put some of this paper down. I want to see what it's going to look like. Once you start building with your papers, your envelopes will kind of surprise you. They will just take shape and be wonderful. Let's find something that we want to put inside as our focal point here. And there are several beautiful things. Oh, I love this paper. And look at these fun things here. These are beautiful tags. I love this one too. This is from the Valentine Challenge. So we've got some beautiful roses. And now I'm not much for cherubs, but I do still love this paper. It's got some hints of the hearts. But if you are into Cupid and Valentine's, that's beautiful. I love this as well. Let's see. Now, I usually don't put in people that aren't my people. Hello, tomorrow. But there, you know, if you're doing a focal point, you could put in this lady. She is very pretty. We could put in just a piece of this collage paper. We could use some of these tags. I love these pockets. These ones look very, very vintage. Now, my printer kind of didn't do this one very good justice here, but it did the rest of them just fine. So I don't know what it was thinking, but, and look at this one. We've got these. Maybe we could do this beautiful vintage Valentine's card. Let's see what that would look like and if it'll fit into our window. And we could also turn that area into a shaker, which would be fun. I love using CD or DVD envelopes as shakers because it's super easy. Sometimes they do leak if you use glitter, but if you use like sequins that are a little bigger and harder to get out, of those little envelope folds, it doesn't leak that way. So you love them all. Oh, Christy, I totally thought of you. Look at this one, the little Paris Eiffel Tower one. I was like, oh, that's right up Christy's alley. So it's great. Like I said, it's great to be here. It's great to craft with you all. It's so great to be back. I will do my best to be here every Wednesday. My life feels a little out of my own control, if you can imagine. I'm having home health come 3 times a week right now to deal with my wound vac. And then I also have to go to wound care, and I have to I have a pick line for medications every night, and then they come and do labs typically twice a week, but now it's going to change to once a week, which is fantastic. These prints are line dot arrows. So Natalie from the Netherlands, line dot arrow. She's here on YouTube and then also on Facebook. And if you join her free group on Facebook, that's where you can get a lot of these free printables, and they're absolutely fantastic. Okay. So we got a couple things cut out. Let's see what we can do. I love this jar too, this jar of hearts. So cute. Okay, let's see if this will fit into our little window here. And if not, we will put one of the tags or something in there. I love this tag with all these roses. I'm a huge rose fan. I love roses. And I love this too. Look at this one. It's like, it looks like it's an envelope, but really it's not. This would be a great little tuck spot. Okay, let's see. There we go. We're down to it now. This tag has lines on it to do like some writing, so it'd be great for... no, that's not going to quite do it. Okay. We'll put that in one of the envelopes. This one, I think maybe a little discombobulated. I'll get there eventually, girls. I'm sorry. This could be fun inside of here. And then we could either put the rest of this in the background or put a different background. I think I want to put a different background. All right, let's cut this. So we'll cut this here. And of course you could measure. I like to just do a little notch measuring. And go to just about here. So we're just going to take this little piece out. And Natalie does beautiful printables, and she constantly has challenges in different Facebook groups where you can win prizes and things of that nature. So her Facebook group is a great one to check out. She, like I said, she constantly posts freebies and is very generous with her beautiful digitals. Okay. I am a little bit biased because I'm on her design team, but I think she does beautiful work, and that's why I wanted to be on her design team. So lots of beautiful papers to craft with. Okay, I think right here. There we go. And we'll see if we can get this to work. So we'll cut these to meet up. I didn't quite cut far enough. Trying to be a little bit paper sparing so I can use this big piece somewhere else. So let's see how this will look beautiful just inside here. Yeah, she does beautiful work. She's from the Netherlands, such a sweet lady. Can't say enough nice things about her, and she's very creative. And she, on her YouTube channel, she makes beautiful things with her digitals as well. So, all right, did I cut this too big, or is it just not going in there? there it goes. Okay. So look at that. I love that already. Just a beautiful framework. And then we could use that solid pink, or we could use our collage sheet. I kind of like this collage sheet. I want to make sure I use this. I love it. So let's go ahead and get this trimmed out here. Ooh, I really like the purple pieces, and I seem to be going to cut them out if I do it like that. That's what's hard about these collage sheets. Sometimes it's hard with double-sided paper, but it can also be hard when you have a beautiful collaged paper as well. Okay, but this will be all right because I can use like this whole section here for something on the inside. Elegant Burgundy is the one kit, and some of the papers are from the Valentine's collaboration that they're doing right now. I'm not in that one. I didn't make it in there because I was in the hospital. But yeah, the papers are still beautiful, and I can still have it play. Oh, I cut that wrong. Oh no. All right, let's see what we can do. Maybe we can salvage it. Maybe it was meant to be. Maybe I need it to go this way. Yeah, this is too short. Ooh, we could put it right here. Look at that. That was just a stroke of luck, I think, because actually I really like it right there. Okay, so a lot of this, once you get your envelopes together, just becomes cutting and gluing, which is great. I love just to glue sometimes. And you want to save all of your pieces as you're going along, because you never know where you're just going to need just a tiny little piece. Now I want to trim this off so I can get a little bit more of the flowers on there. I don't want to cut it too short like I did the last one. Now, if you're a measuring type, you can just measure your envelopes as you go along and cut your papers accordingly. I like to make life a little bit more difficult to myself. Okay, I think we're going to cut off those leaves, but that's okay. Look at this. This will be so beautiful right here on the back side. I get it all? Yes. Okay. I'm not going to glue that just yet, though, because I want to make sure if I want to put some sequins in here. Okay. So we still need to... we can put this... Oh, these beautiful flowers right here would be great. Yes, let's do it. Okay, so we're going to cut this... We're going to miss a bunch of the roses if we cut it like that, but that will be all right. Go ahead and fold it up this way. Oops. Okay, so we'll cut this guy off, and you start getting all kinds of little scraps. These would be wonderful to make a masterboard with. If you've never made a masterboard, it is so much fun. You're just literally taking all of your scraps like this and putting it onto a bigger piece of paper and gluing. And I absolutely love the freedom that it is to just glue things down, not give it any thought, just glue, just play and glue. Okay, we're gonna go just a little further. We're gonna just cut this rose in half. But I do really like these purple flowers and want to incorporate a little bit of that. Whoops, this is gonna go here. Okay. And as Leah said before, paper crafting, you get messy. Your desk just becomes this area. I don't know what happens. You have all the things that you want to have out, and it just gets messy. Oh, look how beautiful that's going to be. Okay. I'm loving that. And I don't know if I'm liking this stenciling, so I think we're going to cover that up. All right, so let's go around here. And once I get it done, I can go around and ink. And this whole part right here is going to have paper. We can also decide if we want to put a pocket or something on this piece here. This piece here would also be great for putting in a photo if you wanted to include photos. And this collection is wonderful if you want to ink with like a brown, like a vintage, or if you want to go more shabby chic, or if you don't want to ink at all, you don't have to. Definitely don't have to. But I think it does add some, it pulls out the depth and just adds a nice contrast that's very visually pleasing. Okay, look at that. And then I'm going to go over these flowers eventually with some Nouveau drops so that they just kind of pop out there. Craftastrophe, that is right. Oh, okay, I love that. I'm not loving this, so I'm going to cover this. I think maybe this piece here might be nice. Let's see. And we can just lay this here and glue. Maybe, let's see. I think maybe I'm going to cut it down here. So let's do that first. And then we'll just use that piece there to go along. Where did I say? Right here. Then that will salvage this bigger piece up here too, which is great. There we go. Okay. Then I'm going to cut this even here. And then I think I just might glue this whole piece over the tab. So let's see what that would look like. Looks like it's just about time to put on a new blade on this trimmer. I think I've been saying that for a little while now. I think also what we could do with this file folder is here on this piece, we could glue it down like this, and then we could have this be a big tuck here, or it could be just a flap that opens here, which is kind of cool. Then we get to see the beauty on both sides of the file folder as well, which is kind of nice. Okay, let's put this piece in before I forget where it's going. And I think, let's glue. This is the good side. Let's glue, and it'll hide that stenciling that I did. Sometimes, you know, the stenciling works, and sometimes it doesn't, and that's okay. I'm not real sure that that color of ink is going to go with everything that I've got, so I might change that up too. I think maybe some pumice stone, or we'll just go with some darker colors. Do a little vintage. Now we want to make sure that this can still bend, so we want to glue it in the right place to allow for movement. There we go. And then this is where our adhesive is, so we'll go ahead and fold this over, and we'll just get this glued. I don't know what we're going to put here just yet, but this will be a nice partial background, and it'll give this little tab an extra strength there. So now see, this could also be, we could put Velcro here and here, and it could hold this in. That could be fun. Let's see, where is this other? I really like this one too. I love how this folds together. We could cut that so that this could go in, and this could actually be either on this side or somewhere else. I feel like I'm trying too hard today. Oh my gosh. What is happening? I think I'm a little rusty. Anybody else feel that way sometimes? I've been working on another book, and that one's coming along nicely, but it's not Valentine's. It is blues, and it's absolutely beautiful. Now this one we could put here. I love this paper. It's just like it's old and vintage and just beautiful. Okay, so that's going to be in there. And if we glue, let's glue this. I've got pieces all over. Let's glue this card in here so it stays on this side, because this is where we're going to put some of this pink paper. I don't want that coming up there, but it will still be a pocket in the back. Let's go ahead and put this down. Maybe I will just measure this one real quick. I do have a ruler here. So let's see. We're looking at a little less than 5 by a little more than 7. So I'll do just a little less than 7. And we'll do that part first. Hi, Eileen. It is so great to see everyone. It's great to be back on a live. Okay, so we're going to cut our paper about here. And then we'll still have this nice long piece there. And then we'll go this way, and we'll go to a little less than 5 and see if that works for us. My goodness. Okay, so that should hopefully fit there. And then I'm going to put a piece at the bottom to make a little pocket. So that's why that one can be a little shorter. So let's go ahead and glue this one. And then I don't know if I want to put this one. That would be beautiful. We could use this as a pocket here. So let's see. Glue that one like this. Now this paper is a little on the small side from what I could maybe do, but that's okay. We can always add trim. All of these papers would be absolutely beautiful with lace of any kind. And if you're watching the Valentine collab, I think they're doing the 14 days of January, so it started already. But they, and this is in the Line Dot Arrow group. It's actually in a couple of other groups too, but Line Dot Arrow is where you get the challenge papers and freebies. And that's where these beautiful papers came from. And so much fun to work with. Okay, there we go. Now, your envelopes are kind of like file folders. They might not be straight. It might not be perfect in every which way. So don't get yourself stressed out. Just work with it however it is. I think this one might go on this whole page very nicely, and then it could just close in like this. So if we wanted to close in like that, we've got to make a slit here. And I'm just going to use my scissors, and we'll snip. And now Natalie, she does a lot of her papers with a nice outline. So if you're using a scan and cut, a Brother scan and cut, or you know, like a Cricut or something to do your fussy cutting, it works very nicely. So that's great too about her digitals. All right, we'll cut this little piece out. Just like so. Of course, I have a little piece that's left in there. There we go. Let's see how that will work. That will fold in just like that. Look how great that is. I think I might want it to go this way so that it opens in, or do we want it to open out? Ooh, maybe open out like this, because then you got more room. Okay, and I'm going to glue this in here, but we might want to put another piece of something in here. You can always print it double-sided, but I did not take advantage of that. And so now we get to play here just a little bit. I think that would be pretty. And then there's a little strip that can go right there. So let's glue this down, and then I'll trim it around. Glue it down, trim it around. And then we'll also put some ink down behind this bigger envelope before we glue it in. And this would be a great little, if you plan to give like some gift cards, or let's see, how does this go? So I'm going to want it to come in down here a little bit. There we go. If you're going to give like some gift cards, or you want to make some cute little notes, or you've got some photos or something you're gifting, maybe for a birthday or Valentine's Day. Okay. Cut this off here. Perfect. And then we'll go ahead and push these in. And this piece here is going to glue to that. So we could put a little bit of some ink there. I could just use this. Where'd it go? There we go. That is a little bit of saltwater taffy. It doesn't perfectly match, but it's okay. I don't hate it, so that's good. And we'll put some glue on these tabs. I said I was going to switch to some pumice stone ink, so let's see what that looks like behind this one. And then we'll have to crease this down as well, because this is going to be a little folder. And we'll find a piece of pretty paper or lace to go there. And this will close like this. I love this little flip in there. Okay, let's get some of the pumice stone ink and see what that looks like. If you can believe it, I don't know where my frayed burlap is. It's somewhere under this crazy mess. So I've had to resort to pumice stone, which is pretty good. But if you followed me for any length of time, you will know frayed burlap is my favorite. Okay. I like that pumice stone still gives you that vintage look, but it's not a brown, so you can kind of be in that gray area. It's funny, I was talking to some ladies earlier today, and we were talking about how one lady was like, an hour is so long to craft on a live, but honestly, it goes by so fast, especially once you get into your groove. Although I kind of remember when I first started lives, I thought the same thing too. Okay, so there we go. We could put some scripty font or something stamped in the background, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and glue it down. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this outside here a pocket as well. So when we do that, we're going to go ahead and just glue the two sides and this bottom. We want to be pretty giving with the glue so it's nice and sturdy. You could use double-sided tape. If you do that, I always suggest that you also use a liquid glue and call it tape for today and glue for tomorrow, because the tape will hold it right now and the glue will continue to hold it even once that tape gets a little brittle and falls apart later in the later years. That's happened to me with a lot of my scrapbooks. So now if I use double-sided tape, I always pair it with some liquid glue. Can't go wrong there. Okay, so we're going to need a piece down here for some pockets. Let's see how the rest is going. We got to decide if we're done. And by if we're done, I mean if we're done with envelopes. Like, is this enough of a flip for you? Or do you want to keep going? So, I like this. We can add some ink to this here. And I think it kind of takes that stark white off the paper. And kind of gives you that vintage feel. Okay, and that was glued in, so this is going to be a pocket. And we need to figure out what we're doing here. And I think this one, could glue it in. That's going to be there. This one needs one. Okay. Could go there and be a beautiful pocket. I like how it matches up here, but it makes me kind of sad to cover this up as well. And I like this. I think this flap is a really good flap if you want to do like a policy closure. You could use this top piece for that, but I've already got something going on the back on this one, so the only way to get the benefit of that would be to put it back here like so and add another envelope so that this is not the back, and then that could either fold open, or we could use the other half of it down here to fold up, so it would be a bottom like this, but I don't know if I really like that either. So let's use the other piece of our collage paper and just make a little pocket down here, and it will cover this piece at the bottom there. I like that. I think that is really great, actually. Do we want it to go this way? Yeah, I think I do. Okay, so let's cut this one right about here. And then what's fun is that then you can go through and see, you know, just how many pockets you can put in this thing. And if you want to make it like an ephemera holder, that would be great too. I'm sure somebody would love to get it as a wonderful Valentine. I know if somebody filled this for me with a bunch of fussy cuts or something, oh, I would be beside myself. I have the hardest time fussy cutting with my eyesight, and right now my eyesight is worse because of the medications. Eileen, this is paper from Line.Arrow, and it is called the Elegant Burgundy collection. But if you are part of the Line.Arrow group on Facebook, the free group, there is a lot of these papers, the ones that I'm using as freebies in there. And they're also doing a Valentine challenge, and there are extra freebies for that as well. So lots and lots of fun to be had in those groups. I'm going to put some ink along this white edge and then probably some trim. I don't know if we'll get to the trim today because I've got about 8 minutes left. And with that, Leah is probably going, eek, it's almost my time. So in case if you weren't here for the intro, this is the Artistry Collective's Wednesdays live craft and chat. And we get together most every Wednesday. We all try to be here. I have been missing because I was I had a hospital stay and a surgery and then another hospital stay. Ugh. Oh, hello, a mini hobby. Whoops, who is that? Is that someone? No, a mini hobby. Kelly. Hello, Kelly. Yeah, these papers are yours to print if you join the Facebook group for Line Dot Arrow Junk Journals. And if you join that group and you go to the album section, she has all of them in there. And by she is, I mean the designer. Her name is Natalie. She's from the Netherlands. And she is the creator behind Line Dot Arrow. And her products are absolutely wonderful. I love them. Okay, so with this on these edges here, we can put trims, we can put lace, we can do whatever. Let's see about filling some of these pockets while we are still together. Okay, so we have this little envelope here, and if we don't know what we're going to do with it yet, we can fold it like this and just put it inside of our little pocket until we do decide what we want to do with it. And then I had a whole bunch of other little goodies. Let's see, where did they go? Here they are, under this little stash. Okay. And we want to put another paper on the front as well. Here we go. And we could turn this also into another pocket. There are these lovely little cutouts here. They're little frames. And we could turn those into something as well. This, I don't know if you guys watch Tamara's Designs, but she turned this into a real envelope by cutting along here and making it flip up, and it was gorgeous. It could also be another little pocket here, which would be great. Or it could be a pocket over here. Look how pretty that would be. We could put some lace back there, let that be a pocket. And some of these, like this big tag here. I love these roses. This could go in our pocket over here. Now, what do you do with tags? Well, you do whatever it is you like with them. You can write on them. You can put photos on them. You can turn them into pages and use them for whatever it is that your heart's desire. Okay, so we could put something back here. We could use this file folder too. I think that was what I said we were going to do. We could glue this file folder down here like this. Then it could open. And we could have this as a pocket here. Do I like that? I don't know. What do you guys think? You really like the papers? Yes, the papers are great. Natalie does a beautiful job with her digitals. I think some of these were a collaboration with Nonstop Paper Crafts as well, from Suzanne. This one is fun. We could put these little hearts behind here. Do I like that? I don't know. I think I kind of want to go maybe more floral. And like I said, we're only getting started. There's all kinds of other papers in here. And they give you little trinkets so you can make little clusters. I love this one. I love this one. You can make a little slide here. We can put some labels and tickets and butterflies. These make little pockets. This one could make a cute frame. And we could put that on both sides. This is like those old-timey frames. And then almost like the Tim Holtz ones. You could put the lady in or put your own people in. I really like to put my own people if I can. I don't have a lot of vintage photos though, so that can be an issue. You've bought many of her digitals. Yes, she's wonderful. And she's just a lovely lady. I love supporting her as well. So let's see. Okay, I'm just not finding. I might have to print a few more pages because I'm just not finding the papers I want here. Like the size of papers with what I've already torn apart. But we have some beautiful pieces for clusters and ephemera, all the things. Okay, this one I was going to put back here. So that will be really pretty. And then this one I could put in right here on this back side. We could make this a little belly band so it could hold something. Or we can just put it down with some ink and just let it be decorative. I kind of like that too. And then some of those frames we could also put on here and kind of make like a little peekaboo. A little peekaboo spot. I do. That was the other one I didn't like. There's some butterflies and little flowers as well. And again, they have this black outline. So if you are trying to cut them out with a digital cutter, like a Cricut or scan and cut, it will work that way. All right, let's see. This paper is a piece to that paper. We could layer these. I could put this one here like this and then put a piece of this one overlapping it. I think that might be pretty. Let's try it. And that is my time. So I'm going to keep working on this folio while we watch Leah from Make All the Things With Me and then Christy from Christy's Crafty Cottage. So go get you guys some free digitals. Join the Facebook group for Line.Arrow and make your own fun folio for Valentine's Day or for whatever pink inspires you to make. And I will see you guys next time here from the Artistry Collective.